Okay, YouTube, first step in this build process is going to be to do some machining of the major parts, get things to the shape that I want them to be. Not refined, just general shaped. Just went down to the gunsmith, picked up a new 16-pound spring, GI stock spring weight, and had him stake my number 3 link into this old National match barrel. There was he had some concerns about the work that had been previously done to this. See if I can get it to focus here. And there's some galling on that metal right in here. And he had some concerns, thought I might have to weld some on it and add some material to it. But we checked it out. It locks up exactly where it's supposed to lock up in relation to the breech here, or the feed ramp, and it looks good, so we're going to run with that. It's nice and staked in there, and I had to run this part on a 400 grit to get it to fit. It was a little tight. It's still a tad tight, but and I reserve the right to run it on the belt again for a couple of seconds to thin it down a little bit, but I think I like that fit. The spring, it goes up and down on it without stalling, and it doesn't freely come off. So I'll call that tight tolerance and roll with it. What I'm going to do now is, to start it off, I'm going to lower the feed ramp about 1/8 of an inch, and we'll see what that does. See how that looks. And then I'm going to flare it back here, and I'm going to have to be careful to, again, on the advice of Arcade Gunsmithing here in Nampa, Idaho, I'm going to bevel the inside of my lowered ejection port, clean it all up, mirror the finish that it's got on there now, and I will probably get to backing this off just a little bit and doing a little bit of softening of these edges and these really sharp edges on the slide. I'm going to round those off a little bit too, if for no other reason than to just protect the Cerakote or the Duracoat going in and out of a holster. Again, this is going to be a carry gun, and with sharp edges like that, that finish just doesn't have a chance. It's going to start coming off real quick. I mean, in the end, it's all just paint. Some paint is better than others, and I want to give it the best, and certainly more expensive than others. I want to give it the best possible chance to survive. So that's where we're going to start, and we'll see how it goes. Stay tuned.